our makeup bags together, I could give helpful tips, as well as since I am a makeup artist, I wanted to give like helpful tips on how to apply your makeup while we're cleaning out our makeup bags and stuff. So I mean, I just have lashes on. I don't have any makeup on. Thankfully, there's good skincare because my face used to not look like this. But yeah, I'm excited. So I met Emily at Red Scooter at the Red Scooter Deli. We were talking about this earlier with Chris, and I was showing. So I'm a consultant for Senegen's Cosmetics. It's this like amazing. People know it for like lip scents. It doesn't come off, and it's like vegan, hypoallergenic. It's really cool. So you could even be drinking your wine and it stay on your lips. So, and it's good and natural and healthy for your lips as well. But I was at like, someone wanted to see colors at Red Scooter, and then Emily, the social butterfly she is, she's like, hey, can I have some too? Because she was used to using the product and she loved it. And I don't know if you had like your previous distributor just fizzled.
It was a distributor that was through a friend, and my friend was the one that always bought her stuff, and she'd just buy extra and give to me, and then my friend. Yeah, it was Miranda. Chris.
Yes, Miranda. She's so sweet.
You did that? I didn't realize she was doing that.
No, she wasn't. She was buying it.
Oh,
she was just buying it, and then she'd get extra and give to me.
She's a very giving person.
So Emily's done one of these, but that was more of like a makeup tips, like how to color match for your face and stuff. This is more like clean your makeup bag and also get any tips or tricks too. So I'm going to start doing my makeup, as well as while I'm doing it, I'll give some tips and tricks. So I'm going to start off with, who starts off with usually like their base? I always start off with like my foundation and concealer. Are you guys the same, or do you guys start off like with eyes or a different order?
Foundation.
I haven't put makeup on in probably, I don't know how long.
Yeah,
it would be challenging.
Honestly, I do it once a week. Like my goal is once a week. And the rest of the time is skincare. So, but
I do the skincare thing.
Yeah,
but I don't put makeup on top of it.
Yes, I feel you.
Wash, syringe.
Yes.
And then moisturize. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
I love it.
I'll put some lipstick on, and then and then that's my makeup for the day.
Yes.
For in my little house here.
I love it. So you do have a routine. This will be more like a 5-minute face type routine, but I'm going to be talking about like how to clean your makeup bag, so it'll feel a little bit longer than that. But
do we need our bags?
Yes. So if you have your makeup bags, if you don't, go grab them real quick.
It's okay.
Oh, you're okay. If you don't have it, that's fine. But if you do have it, I'm going to teach you something. So we're going to start off with the base. I honestly feel like I feel a lot fresher when I start off with the base versus doing my eyes first or lips first or eyebrows first. And that way I don't have to worry about accidentally covering it up. I could be a little bit like more in a hurry, I guess. So we're going to start off with some tinted moisturizer. I'm going to teach you guys how to look at your products. So hold on. This one's like almost gone. It's harder to see the little number, but I'm going to show you guys something really cool that is going to be life-changing for you. Here, I'll show you in my mascara. So this makes life so much easier when you want to make sure that your makeup isn't expired. So what I want you to do is look at your makeup, and it should have a piece, like any brand. I think a year and a half or 2 years ago, they made it that it's a requirement on all makeup to have this little tool. And it's like this little can. So if you have makeup in front of you, look for this little can that says a number in it. You guys see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Perfect. So this helps you know when, and some, like, you can probably even take a Sharpie and say, like, if you're like making sure that you want to make sure you don't get any styes or infections or anything like that, or breakouts. You could write down the date if you really wanted to, but most people kind of remember they bought that 6 months ago or however long. So this one says is 6 months. So mascara, there's a lot, since there's a lot of your like liquid around your eyes, there's a lot more like harvesting, there could be bacteria. So typically a mascara is 4 months. Since ours is made in the US and it's freshly packaged and then it's sent out to you right away, it has a longer shelf life. It has 6 months. I don't go longer than 8 months, honestly, but I'm going to show you a couple tips and tricks with mascara too. But that's how you look for expiration. I also recommend, like, I look back at like high school and stuff, and I never really looked at expirations, or like I kept my same freshman in high school or 8th grade. I think I got the same makeup, and I had it since senior year. And I was wondering why I would get like little bumps around my eyes. And now I know. I wish someone would have told me, like, throw away your makeup, get new stuff, and pay attention to the expirations for sure. And I also broke out a lot, and I think that's probably why as well. So those two things will really help, like, your skin as well as your eyes, your health overall. So I'm going to start off with concealer. And as you can see, I'm really pale. I always wear a hat outside. I do go for a walk almost every day. But I always have like a big hat because I don't want any like sun damage on my face. So I am going to be mixing the white concealer as well as the light one. And I love them because they're anti-aging and they don't come off. They don't rub off on my sunglasses. Or if you wear glasses, they won't rub off on your glasses, which is cool. Most people could just get away with like the light, but I like mixing them because I want to make sure to have it brighter. And how you typically apply concealer is in a triangle shape. So we're going to look down, and I do have eye illuminator on because I am a mom. So this is a skincare that lightens up underneath my eyes. So usually if I wake up in the morning, it doesn't look like this. So thanks to that, that helps too. But it is like, I know my lighting is a little bit.
It makes it look like you have like tons of it on.
The concealer.
What's that?
I use this kind of concealer. Should I do what you have there?
I like this because it has something called the Cineplex complex in it. It's an anti-aging complex, and I feel like around the eyes is like the most important part to have like anti-aging, just because it's such delicate skin, and if you put thicker products on it, it could tend to crepe around skin.
Okay.
Way down the skin, causing more wrinkles. So this is actually pretty light, which I really like. I don't feel it. So I recommend, I know it looked like a ton of product, Nicole said.
So what brand?
Whoa, just a light. I know it wasn't, because it kind of looked like that before.
What brand is that one?
What's that?
What brand is that concealer?
So this is Senegence Cosmetics. And if you like any of the products, I'll have a deal at the end of it. Like, I'll send you guys like a picture of the deal at the end. But Emily gets rewards if you like any of the products, as well as you could get them and then I send them directly to you too. So what I like to do is I like to use my ring fingers for concealer. The reason being is because it warms up the product as well, so that you're gonna not get any like brush strokes. Like, there are lots of great concealer brushes, but no matter how great, like I've spent like $50 on a concealer brush before, I still get brush strokes. So I've stuck it simple, and I recommend just using your ring finger, and then whatever excess you have left, just tapping it And I like to put it on the edge of my nose because my nose is always a little bit rosy. I don't know about your guys', but it kind of helps.
Especially when I drink.
Yes, right? I promise I'm pregnant. I'm not drinking.
Oh,
but
no, I don't.
It's always red for some reason. But yes, so that helps a little bit just by putting the excess there. So for the base, it depends if you like full coverage. Do you guys do like, I like on a typical day, just a tinted moisturizer is kind of nice. Just fast and easy. As well as since I am a mom of a toddler, she is going to be 2 in 3 months. So it's kind of crazy, but yeah. So I like to do like for a quick face, I just use a tinted moisturizer. This is about 1.5 pumps. But I recommend you could just do a pump. I typically, if I do use a brush, I'll just use a pump. Use less product when you use a pump because then your fingers don't absorb as much. But when I'm in a hurry, since this is more of a 5-minute face, you could just use your fingers and go on the neckline as well. But what I like about the tinted moisturizer is that when I put it on, it may seem like a different color than my face, but it adjusts. Same with our foundation too. It has a science level behind it that it'll adjust within about 5 to 10 minutes, that you'll look in the mirror and it's like a perfect match 5 to 10 minutes later because of the plant-based and science technology around it. It like, I don't know how it works, but it blends in naturally with your skin tone, which is really cool.
Maybe it absorbs better than makeup.
Yeah,
surface.
It could. I wish I knew like the science explanation for you guys, but it's really cool. Let me see. Okay.
It is. I have that base that she's taught, the tinted.
Yes, it's just so easy, and it's a moisturizer, so you don't even have to use a daytime moisturizer. It's like an all-in-one product. It's like a foundation and a moisturizer all in one. If I want more protection, I do use our moisturizer with it because it's a sun shield. So if you think about like when you go outside and you have a t-shirt on, that's a sun shield. An SPF you have to keep reapplying, but a sun shield you don't. So it's nice. You don't have to keep reapplying like your foundation or your moisturizer throughout the day. But if you are out like at the lake, or if you know you're going on a long walk or a hike or anything like that, I do recommend how the sun shield works. It reactivates itself. Let me make sure oh shoot, let me grab I'm gonna give you guys a different angle because I realized my computer, I forgot to charge it. I'm gonna give you guys a different angle. It's probably not as flattering, but that's okay. You guys can see my ring light right there. What was I gonna say? Oh,
and when you go out
it reactivates the sun shield. So your skin has, when you put it on, in about like 45 minutes or so, if you're directly in the sun, I recommend going into shade or wear a big hat or something. And that will allow about 15 minutes, that will allow the sun shield to reactivate. So that's kind of cool, but I still wear a SPF if I know I'm at the beach all day or wherever, you know what I mean? If you know you're going to be out in the sun, I do recommend still protecting your skin.
So that's the moisturizer that has the sun shield in it.
So yeah, the moisturizer, the daytime moisturizer has it, as well as the tinted moisturizer that I just put on too.
I have a problem with the moisturizers that have SPF in them burning my eyes. Almost every single one I've used.
I feel you.
I can use sunscreen and be fine, but not tinted. I mean, not SPF moisturizer. So, have you ever had that problem?
Not with I'll be completely honest with you. We have a product, they actually discontinued it, called Sun-A-Sun, and I did have that issue. And I know I put some on my daughter on her face, and she started crying, and I realized it's because when you sweat, it gets in your eyes. This is sweat proof, so you don't, like, it doesn't get in your eyes, you know? But I know I haven't tried I've been meaning to order. I just keep forgetting. Emily has, though. We have a new SPF just for like the face. And it looks amazing. And when I saw the bottle, I'm like, wow, that's bigger than I thought and stuff if it's just for the face. But I personally haven't tried it because I keep forgetting to order it for myself. But how do you like it?
Well, so that's funny. I have it, but I haven't used it.
Oh, no, that's okay. You'll have
I've
to
had it
update
for a
us
couple months.
to tell us if that, like, sweats at all. I don't think
Okay.
it does because it's made for the face. But like I said, I haven't tried that. But I know the tinted moisturizer and the daytime moisturizer doesn't do that.
So it's an SPF sunscreen lotion, but it's not a moisturizer. It's a separate product. SPF,
yeah, the SPF is a total separate product, and that's more like if Emily's not going out probably a lot. That's probably
yeah.
like
But if you were going to the beach for the day, you'd want to have that on.
Yeah, if you're going on a hike or like
Yeah.
if you're completely in the sun, I would definitely use it on like my chest and neck and
Yeah.
Because this all area is so delicate, you want to use face products on those areas. But
Yeah. I will have to try it.
yeah. Okay. So next step is, and this is really important for cleaning out your makeup
Kimberly.
bag as well.
Yeah, she put in the chat that she has to pick up her takeout order.
Oh, no. That's so funny. That's good.
But she said, Cheyenne, please send me links on the product. So
Yes, of course. I'll do that for her. So this is something I learned, and it makes so much sense to me, especially like since I am very prone to breakouts. Compacts, I guess, collect bacteria, whether it's like a eyeshadow compact or if it's a foundation compact. And they like the reason why Synogen's Cosmetics, people always ask for them. So Joni's always tried to figure out a way, but all the studies, whenever she does it, they all collect so much bacteria. She's like, I don't want that on my girls' faces, you know, and I don't want it to hurt their skin. So she's only used things that don't have a compact. So like this is not a compact. I personally take an old container. This is an old like skincare container, but you could use whatever you have. And before I did this, I just used it on my little vanity or your bathroom counter if it's clean. And I personally, this brush, it's good like for on the go, but I don't love it for when you're like at home in luxury and you want to do your makeup, you know what I mean? So I do use it, like I have one in my purse, so I do use it in my purse, and then one here, and then the one here, I never use this brush. I just take it out, and you guys could see there's a little bit, there's a sponge in there. I usually just tap the sponge to get the majority of the product out. And if I need more product, I'll just take a little bit more and just tap. You barely need any. But as you can see, like that way you're not collecting any bacteria. It's a fresh use every time. And hopefully you clean your brushes seldomly. You know, I recommend, cleaning them once a week, but we all know we don't wear makeup as much as often. So probably like once a month or so would be totally fine as well. So we're gonna put this back, but I feel like that's like the biggest thing that I learned, and that's helped my skin so much not to be acne prone, or if you deal with fine lines or wrinkles at all, that could also settle in more if it has a lot of bacteria in it too. So this will help overall, but it has anti-aging in it. And I like to take a big brush, and this absorbs any excess oil, but it doesn't go into fine lines, which is really cool. Because I used to have, I'll have to show you guys a before and after picture of me. Like I used to have a lot of wrinkles and crepiness underneath the eye. And it was because I'd have to set my concealer. Now I don't have to set my concealer, as well as I was using powder that like was weighing my skin down, you know? So this helps a lot, just absorb excess oil. And if you're like me and you don't wash your hair every day, this is another tip. You could take, because it does absorb excess oil, you could take a little bit I just dumped a little bit. And you could take a different brush that's specifically just for the hair. And you could put it in your hairline as like a dry shampoo if you want. So that's kind of nice to not have to worry. If you
Because
do
it's
have
oil
dark-
absorbing.
What's that?
Oil absorbing, so it
Yes,
works.
it absorbs any excess oil, which is awesome. I just got it all over my pants and stuff on accident. So don't be like me, but you're probably not going to be talking while you're doing your makeup.
Oh, I'm messy.
Me too.
So next, what I do, I typically do eyeshadow before I do my lashes and stuff, because that way you can make sure that like mascara is actually really easy to get off if you let it fully dry, even if it's a waterproof mascara. So with a Q-tip, so you let it fully dry, and then you could take a Q-tip and it fully comes off. If it's totally dry, it'll just like flake off. So I like to do mascara, one of my last things. So we're gonna do 2 eyeshadows, and the first one I recommend using, like, I know we have all different skin tones, all different hair colors. I use Mocha Java for my eyebrows. So I like this tip on using that shadow sense on my eyes and my brows. You use Smoke Topaz, don't you?
Yeah, and you know what? I only do it on my eyebrows, but I did do them today.
Yes. If
And
you wanted
I
to,
love
it's a great shadow too, because it goes well with your skin tone. You know it does if it goes good on your eyebrows. Nicole, I forgot.
I ordered one and it was too dark.
Was it too dark?
Yeah, it was too dark, so I haven't used it. And I'm like, I wonder what I could use that for. You can't use it as a liner, just a shadow or
You can use it as an eyeliner. I do.
Good.
Just
Oh, okay. I
take
might
a
try it as an
small,
eyeliner.
like thin brush, and you could use it as I like using it as like a smudged eyeliner.
Yeah, I may try that because I feel like, darn it, I bought this thing and it's just too dark. For my
Yes.
eyebrows.
Or if it's a really
Give it
dark
to your
color.
daughters.
I tried,
That's
and
true.
they were like, looked at me and said, no, I rarely ever do. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one probably wouldn't wear it and do it anyway. For the most part, the other one does more often, and she was like, no,
dirty.
it's not. I don't know if it was too dark. I can't remember, but I did just show it to her recently. I'm like, do you want this? And of course, it's older, but I don't even know if
Yeah.
I've used it. I may have like
I think
obviously
the
opened
shelf
it,
life of Shadow Sense is, I think it's 2 years. Because like I said, ours
Oh,
is
good,
made
good.
fresh.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
all like fresh ingredients, and it's made fresh just 2 hours away from us in Thousand Oaks.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. So you know that like
Actually
gonna last
made
a lot
in
longer.
Thousand Oaks.
What's that?
Made in Thousand Oaks.
Yeah.
Manufactured.
Yeah, manufactured
amazing.
and packaged and made too. It's all made in the US in Thousand Oaks. So it's cool. It gives jobs too locally, you know.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Because of the COVID crisis, they did have to just recently, within the last like 3 to 6, I think it was just 3 months ago, they are temporarily opening a warehouse also in Oklahoma, just so that they could get products faster to people. So that they have, it's either being made in Oklahoma or California, but most of it's made in California. And that was just recent, just because of, they can only have so many employees and
yeah,
stuff.
some employees, the mail is so slow.
Yes. So I have a tip for you, Nicole. So if you have a darker color, you could take just like a dot on the edge of your eye if you want to. And when you blend it out, it creates a much lighter color. Like mine is so light you can't even barely
Oh yeah,
see it.
yeah, I can't even see it.
Yeah. So if it's a darker color, I recommend trying that and just like take barely like a pencil dot and then blend it in your crease. And I think you might like that color. That way you still get to use it, you know? Or you can use it as an eyeliner too. So
That's a really good tip because I haven't used I haven't used that for eyeshadow, but I don't really wear eyeshadow much, but I might. I mean, if it were
yes.
If
that
it was
light,
easier.
'cause-
I
If
feel
it's
like right now all I want is easy. So I'm like, I think I'm gonna
Same.
get a lighter color shadow sense to wear or to wear as a shadow, because it just feels like I don't know, it's not worth it.
Yeah, you
Unfortunately.
definitely have to have a light touch with a darker color. But if you do have a darker color, you use less product too. So that's an extra bonus. I'm going to show you guys, since you guys say like you want just easy, I'm going to show you just a really easy tool. So I like to just go straight in with the wand and just hit where your crease is right there. And I could do fancy other things, but if you want fast and easy to make your eyes look just like a little bit more of something, especially since all of you wear glasses, it'll make your eyes just pop. I feel like when I wear glasses, I wear a lot more like eye makeup just so that I'm not hidden behind my glasses, you know? So it really helps wearing just a little bit of eyeshadow. And we're just gonna do, I only put it on so you guys could see the white part of my eye. Right above that, I just did like a dab there and a dab there. I didn't go past the pupil. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna use a windshield wiper motion like that. And then we're done with that color.
I tend to go too low when I'm putting a darker color on the corner. So you're doing it just in the crease. You're not doing it closer to your lashes.
I am if I'm trying to do like a bigger look or like a smoky look. But if I just want to make my eyes pop really easy and quick.
Every day.
Yeah, everyday look, I'm just going to put it right on my crease and just do the windshield wiper. I'm going to next use, this is one of my favorite tips.
And you know, I actually, I mean, I do have a need for wearing makeup occasionally because I'm doing a bunch of webinars.
Yes.
I'm like the moderator, so people are looking at me. and on Zoom, I'm looking at myself.
Yes.
That's the bigger thing. I'm looking at myself. I want to look back at something good.
I love it. I know we are doing like Zoom or even just FaceTime calls. Like you could be wearing pajama pants on the bottom, but you want your eyes
totally.
Yeah.
Totally. I've worn like workout clothes because I'll like take a walk after, so I'll wear workout clothes and then throw a dress on over it.
Oh my gosh, I've so done that before.
Yeah.
I do a lot of videos on my page, and just to make it look like a different day, so that way I could film a whole bunch. Like I'll do eyes one day, one look, and lips, and I'll just post them different days. And I do the same thing. I just like switch the sweater out, put the dress on top of the sweater.
Right.
It's so funny.
Yeah, like that cabbie dress that's made out of sweat
So perfect.
shirt material. Oh my gosh.
It's the best.
Luxurious.
When I saw Nicole posted this, we have the same dress, of course. Chris,
Oh
cabbie.
my gosh.
I'm wearing cabbie right now.
Oh yeah.
Wow. I'm wearing
It's
a
very
cabbie.
comfy.
I love this flannel
Cute.
with the little
Yeah.
fringes on the
Oh
bottom.
yeah.
Yeah.
That is so cute. What I do next, I like to take a transition color too. We already put concealer a little bit around our eye. I typically use 3 shadow senses, but for a fast look, I sometimes just use 1 or 2. So I'm going to use Mulberry, and I'm going to look at the camera just so you guys can see. I'm just going to put it right where my pupil would be if my eyes were closed. And this is just a really light mauve color. So you want to go with a lighter color than you used on your crease.
Mm.
And just put that right on your pupil. Take a different brush. And this one, we're going to go circular motions instead of windshield wiper motions. But it's just as easy as that. But it kind of just makes, especially if you're like, I have like a hood to my eye a little bit. So this helps just make it look like I don't, I guess. And it really helps.
Hood.
I know. I got that Mithrandral thing going here too. Is that what you kind of think it is? Like a little bit
Yours
of
looks great. It's hard to see it, like, but yeah, I feel your pain if anyone else has to deal with a little bit of hood, but I feel like shadow really, really helps make you look just like a whole different person almost, like your eyes are more open or something. It's really cool how it could transition the face. I'm going to
Yeah, my
take that.
eyes are really like inset.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, deep set.
Yeah, they're
That's
inset.
right. Yeah.
So deep
So-
set is actually easier to apply eyeshadow. So
I
you're
always
lucky.
have dark eyes,
Mm-hmm.
basically.
Yes.
I mean, I'm brown-eyed, but because they're so inset, even down here is
Mhm.
Most models and
problematic.
people, they want deep set
And
eyes.
then I have
So,
like
that's my goal whenever I'm doing my eyeshadow. So you're blessed for sure. Let me grab, I'm going to do my brows quick. And I just use this fancy tool. It's just a disposable eyelash wand, it's supposed to be. But did I give you, Emily and Nicole, did I give you one of these?
You did, but I don't.
Oh yeah.
I don't really use it. I just use the
eyebrow brush. Yeah. If you're used to this, that's totally cool. You guys could see it looks like I don't have any eyebrows, right? Just because they're so blonde. I do have hair there, but it's
light.
It's very light. It doesn't, it looks a lot better, and you'll look a lot more youthful if you do your actual brows, as well as like wearing glasses and stuff. That way you don't lose your eyebrows too.
Mhm.
So I like this tool just because since I do have such like light brows, I could just do little hair-like strokes and it looks very natural. So I feel like I could get more of a natural look out of it.
Oh, look,
versus
that looks so
brush.
different.
What's that?
It looks so different.
They do. I love the transition. Like whenever I do, as a makeup artist, like whenever I do someone's brows, like for like a portrait or something, I haven't done portraits, I feel like, in so long, but like a year or so. But whenever I do their eyebrows first, they're always like, whoa. But I'm like,
Yeah.
just wait. Like, that's why I try to do my eyebrows last, just so you're not going to get overwhelmed or you're not trying to take off your eye makeup. You know what I mean? Your eyebrow makeup. So
Mhm.
that's a little tip for you too. Like just putting on your eyebrows last, it really helps get your mindset that you're not all brows, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do little hair-like strokes.
I used to get my eyebrows tinted when we could do stuff like that.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I used to do that when I had brown hair and I loved it.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's funny because, well, actually, I don't know. Sadly, there's so many things that I've learned to do myself. I've learned to do my own nails.
Yes.
That like now it's like, I don't know. I like saving the money. I might not be
I
going.
hear you. I feel
People.
that way too about things.
I know, which is good and bad, right?
I
It's
know.
good
It's like
and
you
bad,
want to
yeah.
support locally,
Yeah.
but at the same time, you want to be like smart with your money
Yeah.
and stuff
Yeah.
too. I totally agree. And plus they have other things that like you might not like to do, like waxing or
Yeah.
things like that. So I don't see any problem with that.
Or
Yeah.
just do it more as a pampering thing, as a treat.
Yeah,
There you
exactly.
go. Yeah.
Totally.
Next, so this is the most important product to make sure that it's not expired, and I gave the reason why. You don't want any styes around your eye at all, and or even like bacteria or anything like that, because that could just be bad for your overall health. But also your eyes, it could make you sick even, because that's like a window, you know what I mean, just like your mouth or nose is. So we want to make sure that your mascara is clean and not expired. What I recommend doing, I recommend never going and getting your lashes done or doing false lashes, because you become addicted almost, and it's not good for your lashes either. So
Addicted.
don't be like me.
There
and
could
wear
be
false
worse.
lashes. What's that?
There could be worse than being addicted to your eyelashes being done, right?
It could be worse. It definitely could be. But since I do have false eyelashes on, I'm just going to do my bottom lashes. This stuff is magic, especially when you put it with the primer. It makes your eyelashes grow. It has a secret ingredient called Capixyl. And this is a little secret I should have told you guys first. Stick it in your bra to warm it up, or like under your arm. Because especially with our product, it has that Capixyl in it to make your eyelashes really grow. And when you do that, it warms up the product so that it applies a lot easier, faster, and all of that too. So sticking in your bra really helps. And most people do the primer. If you want to make it look like you have false lashes, you'll do primer, and then there's a humid proof or there's a waterproof. But I like to take off the edge, and I'm going to teach you guys how to do your bottom lashes. Before I do that though, do you guys usually, I feel like this is like a Marilyn Monroe trick. I'm going to take a Shadow Sense, the one that I put on my pupil right there. I'm going to put, this is mulberry, but it could be any color lighter than what you put on your crease. And you want to put it on right underneath the eye. And since it's a lighter color, it's just going to make your eyes really pop a lot more. And people won't know why something looks a little bit different, like your eyes are popping more. It's just because you have a little bit of shadow underneath your eye. And that's what Marilyn Monroe did to make her eyes look a lot bigger.
Oh, interesting.
I know. I'm going to take my mascara. I like to take off the tip of it like any product. That way you're not getting messy at all. And I personally like just going back and forth because I find that it's a lot less messy, as well as it just creates like a more like your lashes are separated look. We're just gonna go around, and if you touch your skin a little bit, that's okay. We already put eyeshadow right underneath it, so it kind of looks like you have a little bit of eyeliner on, or that you have longer eyelashes on the bottom. So I feel like that helps make a big difference. Last, I like to put on, do you guys all wear blush?
No, I haven't worn blush in a long time.
I didn't wear blush, and recently I've been getting back into it because since I am pregnant, my face is a lot more swollen, and I know it makes your face look slimmer. So this is a good tip if you do wear blush. And I feel like it does. This is like, honestly, I've heard this from like TikTok trends as well as just like what the young people are doing. Blush is like the in trend to make you look youthful. So if you want a blush trick, let me grab, where did it go? Oh, here it is. I like to take, and I'm a makeup artist, so I don't mind makeup being on the back of my hand, but if you don't want makeup on the back of your hands, you could just go to your kitchen and grab parchment paper or wax paper. And I like to take the Shadow Sense, and again, this is the same mulberry that I put on the pupil part of my eye, as well as underneath my eye. So I just like to grab as much product as I can, put it on the back of my hand, and I like to mix it a little bit with pearlizer. This is just like a glow, a J-Lo glow. And I take a kabuki brush and just put it right on the cheekbones of the cheek. That's something you could do just super fast, super easy. Let me make sure no one's trying to join because, okay, my little update bar came up. Perfect.
Jennifer was talking about maybe coming in.
Yeah.
I remember that. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like ghosting anybody or anything. Okay.
Yes. Actually, Cheyenne and Jennifer know each other.
Yeah, we do.
Separate from me.
Yes.
Okay. Of course.
I did makeup for an office she used to work at for like a photo portrait, like maybe 2 years ago.
Oh, wow.
I actually talked to her old boss today because she sells lip scents in the gynecology office.
Oh, so Marini. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's sweet. Do you go
I
to
didn't
her
know
too?
she sold that. Yeah,
I didn't know
yeah.
Marini was selling makeup.
I know.
She's selling everything.
Yeah,
She
she
does,
has a medical
She sold it.
esthetician.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
has everything.
Medical,
Yeah.
I forget what, nurse esthetician, I think they might call
Well, I
it.
knew that she was doing like upgrade
Yeah.
face and body stuff, but
Yeah.
wow.
Oh yeah. She
Okay,
does,
good for her.
does it all. I feel like she has like a nurse too that does like Botox injections, I think too.
But then also
Ready.
Jennifer and Cheyenne worked on a animal rights, or wasn't
Yeah,
it?
we did a vegan fest together. Since all of our products are vegan and stuff, she loves that. And I used to be a vegan as well. It's been a little bit harder when I got married. Just like making 2 separate meals. So I still like cling to a lot of it, but not all of it. Like I don't, like I just noticed for my better health is like it helps my health a lot more too.
Yeah.
So I love it.
I don't think it can be stood very long. Like long term, I don't think veganism is.
It can be hard. My husband feels the same way, for sure. It can be challenging, but once you get in like the lifestyle of it, it's not as hard. But and it makes you feel really good too.
Mhm.
It makes you feel like $1 million. And then the last part of my face, if I'm doing a quick face, I just put on a tinted gloss. This is rose gloss. I literally wear it because I'm just around the house all day. I literally wear it every single day. I love it so much because it's just a tint of color. You guys can see my color was like a fleshy color of lip, and it just gives it just this rosy light pink. But I feel like it helps bring a little light to my face, even if I just am wearing this all day, and I'm going on a walk or whatever, to make me feel like I look a little bit more presentable with my big glasses on.
Your mask.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
well as,
is
yeah,
that one of the products that stays on? Is it the lip sense
So
that stays
lip
on? Or
scent,
is it
yeah,
just-
that's a good question. So it's still a long-lasting gloss, but the gloss will come off. This is considered, it's supposed to be like the setting gloss, but you could wear it alone too. The great thing about lip scents, because we are all wearing masks, you know, that if you have to go to the grocery store or something and have a mask on, you don't want to have lipstick all over when you have a Zoom call in a half an hour or whatever it may be. It literally will not come off at all on your mask. Like, I don't know if you guys
It doesn't. Yeah.
It's crazy. So this is the setting gloss, and if you want to make sure that no like tint of gloss gets on your mask, I recommend just going with the traditional glossy. It's just clear. The clear one is a great for if you're wearing masks and stuff. But if you're at home, I like to just have a tint of color of just a tinted gloss. But that's a 5-minute face, and I hope it helped like just give you tips as well as like give you helpful things on what to throw out of your makeup bag for the new year, and all of that. But this is really fun.
A lot of old stuff.
Thank
I need
you.
to go through my drawer again. I do it every once in a while, but I need to do it again.
I know. I used to have all my makeup in my drawers, and I found it, it's easier to hoard things in my drawer.
Yes.
So
I almost think I should just get rid of the entire drawer and just have it in a small caddy, because then I won't keep on buying stuff that I don't use.
Yeah.
There's these really, and I might send you the link. I'm going to order on Amazon these cute drawers. I'll show it to you. These are like products that are all sealed, but I want to get them
clear ones.
Yeah, it's so nice, and it makes you feel really clean and organized since they are clear and you know what's in them.
That's nice.
They have them, I think this I got maybe a year or so ago at TJ Maxx, but they have a good one that's even cheaper on Amazon. So I'll send it.
That's where I found that kind of stuff, is at TJ Maxx. Home Goods, those places.
Yes, I love those stores.
Yeah, I know, dangerous.
I know, they're so dangerous. But I have a deal for you guys. You get all the makeup that I put on tonight. You actually get a discount off of it if you want to purchase it together. I'll have 3 different versions. So for the people that wear very light makeup, the medium wearers, and more of the makeup lovers, you know. So I'll have 3 different packages, and each package comes with a free little makeup bag with it that's fresh. Because it's kind of nice to have a new makeup bag for a fresh new year too. But so I'll give you guys like the picture discounts, as well as I wanted to let you all know that if you wanted to, I'm doing like a different theme every month. So next month I'm going to be doing like girls spa, like because Valentine's Day too, but like the whole month of February I'm going to be doing like spa girls nights. And basically I'll send all of your guests I love our skincare. Like our makeup is amazing. It has our skincare in it, but our skincare is like literally the best seller. It's like crazy how effective it is and how good it is. So I am going to send samples if anyone wants to do like a Zoom girls night like this was. I'd send samples to all your guests, and then you get the same party benefits as Emily is when your party starts. So I'm going to like double dip in that. So I just wanted to help you guys all out too.
You send the samples ahead of time so that we could all be
so that way we could all put it on together, and I could teach like you know, little things like that will help your skin like firm up more, as well as doing upward motions and where to do upward motions and where to do downward motions for your lymphatic system and stuff. So I'll teach all that at the girls spa night.
Cool.
Yeah. So
Cool.
if anybody wants to do that. And then the third option is if you like this, or if you love want to do like what I do, it's free sign up month for distributors. So that's a perk too. But I will send you all the pictures of the discount bundles that I'm doing. So I can't wait to show you guys all because it's really good deals. And I hope you all had an enjoyable time drinking and